Emma McCord, a host of the American Dream TV show, and today I am taking you to the 15-year anniversary of the Rascal Rodeo Foundation here in Kennewick, Washington. We get the privilege of interviewing the founder of Rascal Rodeo, Ann-Erica Whitemarsh. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started with Rascal Rodeo and how your idea came to life?
Yep. So I always dreamed of being a cowgirl when I was little. I didn't get to be one as much as I had hoped to. But when it came time for my senior project in high school in 2001, I organized the area's first adaptive rodeo, and that was 4 participants and 20 volunteers. And then it wasn't until 2010 that we became, a family friend had called and said, hey, we know you've done this before, can you come to Moses Lake and help us do that here? And I said, sure. The first 2 that we had done were huge. Got big media attention. The participants just had so much fun. The volunteers, changes their lives as well as the participants and their families. Does. And so I said, okay, this is what I have to do. So it is an adaptive rodeo for anybody with mental or physical disabilities of all ages. We've had a 2-year-old, we've had a 92-year-old. It was created as a way for them to come experience the Western way of life, but we figured out it's much more than that. We've had people come and say their first words ever in life after coming and being cowboys and cowgirls with us. Wow. But what happens is they arrive at the rodeo, and it's always free of charge because of participants, because of events like this event tonight, because of sponsors and donors and fundraisers. But the participants arrive, they get checked in, they get a t-shirt, a cowboy hat, sheriff badge, a bandana, and then they go into the arena, and we've got all the different rodeo stations set up. We've got bull riding, bronc riding, and unicorn riding, but those are 55-gallon barrels. Yeah, exactly. Those are 55-gallon barrels made up to look like those animals. Okay. And then we've got steer roping, cow milking. The cows are plywood cut out and painted like a cow with calf bottles on the backside and water and temper paint. The most popular is the horse and pony rides. Yes. We will lift participants up out of their wheelchairs onto the back of the horse, and they get to go for a ride. We've even had Texas Longhorns, and the participants get to sit up on those.
Oh,
so we've had participants, like I said, say their first words. We've had volunteers come, no experience whatsoever with the special needs population, and then they go and change their profession to now work with people with special needs, or even go and start their own organizations that serve people with special needs.
I know we are at the 15-year anniversary and celebration of the foundation itself of Rascal Rodeo. What exactly are we doing today?
So we are celebrating 15 years of Rascal Rodeo tonight at the 11th annual Honky Tonk Hoedown. So if we want to get technical, we've done this for 11 years, or this is the 11th year that we've done it. Last year was our 10th year, and we honored your dad as the volunteer of the decade for the hoedown, because there's nobody that has invited more people here, got more auction items. He's the reason we've got Tip Pit Barbecue. I mean, just like every reason. I mean, he's gotten so many people here. So last year was incredible because we got to honor him as volunteer of the decade. But so tonight it's the Honky Tonk Hoedown. We've got live and silent auction. We've got barbecue dinner. And then we've got a couple games where it generates money for us, but entertains the crowds. And it's just our major fundraiser, and we help keep the events free of charge.
What are our goals for Rascal Rodeo tonight? What are our goals for the future with Rascal Rodeo?
Yep, tonight our goal is to raise a lot of money. People to raise their bid numbers a whole bunch, buy all these auction items for a ton of money, but also educate the people that are here that have maybe never heard of Rascal Rodeo before, and let them know how they can get involved. And I'll be sharing that they can become board members, they can do belt buckle drives, and that's one thing I forgot to mention earlier. Every participant leaves our rodeo getting to choose a belt buckle.
I think it gives such a feel of like, wow, this is what life is about. We go and experience these things that you usually wouldn't get to experience.
Yeah,
you know?
yep. And we have parents that call beforehand and say, what takes place? I don't think that my participant can do that.
Right.
And this is my favorite, because I say you bring them and let them decide what they can and cannot do.
Yeah.
And then that's when the parents are in tears, because they can't believe that their child got up out of the wheelchair and rode the horse, or that, like I said, that they smiled, or just that they came out and interacted and were loved and accepted by volunteers, strangers that they've never met before. So that is a big thing, that parents cannot believe that their participants are loved and accepted just the way they are.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for what you do and your brain just coming up with these amazing ideas. You are one of a kind, and I am so glad to not only be a part of Rascal Rodeo as a volunteer and lover of the foundation, but to watch what happens on the outside. And I am so excited and so grateful for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is such an honor. Oh, Ann-Erica Whitemarsh, people. Thank you so much for joining us today at the 15-year celebration of the Rascal Rodeo Foundation here in Kennewick, Washington. I am your host, Emma McCord with the American Dream TV, signing off, and I will catch you next time.